Probably counting in his head. 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Now for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
New York set to take the field.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, and
I think the ball's out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Let's go now. Go.
Right back to him on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
Here we go, set.
In motion, Hill.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And no way to get loose that time as Manziel goes down.
Brandon Jones.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Ready.
Here now, 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Come on, set.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's too good. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. There he goes left side.
Down the left sideline.
And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check, Panther.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd down.
He'll look to throw.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here.
On the ball, on the ball.
The Broncos
now.
going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway. But the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Connects with Kittle. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's
1st and 10. 19, trap 60, trap 60. Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Open man downfield is Sanders. He's got him. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
A huge play there for Denver.
I'm not flying.
43 yards.
I'm not flying. Ready, ready?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let's go now.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Street. Street. Hey, smash Bronco. Drag him 60.
Gonna go play action. Here's Stewart. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Ready.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Check, Bobcat, check. Set up.
They'll try and throw it with Stewart. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean...
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before?
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Harrison will go in motion left.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
They need 12 here. It's third down.
They'll drop the throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Trying to get the run game going. Here's Smith. And they'll get this just to the 47.
Hurry,
One-yard gain.
hurry.
And now they're in the hurry up. Throwing now, Stewart. And he can't escape, and down he goes. On the corner blitz that time, the sack goes to Denzel Ward. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
70 Timberwolf. Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
Here we go, sack.
They're going to look to throw.
That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Back now in Baltimore, as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter.
From the 43, here's a second and 7.
Now back to throw.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Panther streak.
They'll start out on the ground with Emmett. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Emmett. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Now.
Here comes second down at 5.
65 catch, 65, go!
Play action. Stewart on the move to his left. And his throw is incomplete. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they look like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Well, it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? In the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points, almost above 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right now. The Giants now down 3-0, 44 seconds to go. Now they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. St. Brown on the catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
Cougar 19, let's go. Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? This feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice and tense on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Check go.
Throwing out of the shotgun, it's Stewart. Oh, he's got Hester complete.
And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. So it's the Broncos who are going to get the first shot at things. They'll have it here as we start in overtime. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take
Buffalo
over
18.
here.
Here we go. Set. Go, Rig. Go. Ready.
Stewart sets to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
Here's Stewart to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and
18
2nd
Rattler,
down, bring up 3rd and 10.
Let's
That
go
brings
now.
up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Ready.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now.
Big
1st and
Lion.
10 at the 41. Now it's Smith running right. Oh, some strong running. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And quickly they get to the line. They keep it with Smith on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
It's a 16-yard touchdown run.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. As Sanders Rodgers has it punked free. It's picked up by the Broncos. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen. It's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
Set. I go.
So Kittle comes in motion. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Hot, hot.
Here comes the blitz as he makes the throw.
So the biggest thing that stands out here to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down,
Hustle.
take the ball away.
Try to work quickly here and
Jack,
put the pressure on the defense.
Hot, hot.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they are ready for him.
Let's go.
For a loss. And it's 2nd down.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with this time. That's incomplete. 3rd and long.
Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Push this one downfield. Looking for Schultz. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Go.
It's 1st and goal. And that is going nowhere.
Tempo.
A big loss.
Set go. On the ball now.
We'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
19 tight. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Ready.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run for it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos. Now to try here for the point out. He's got it. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, scrimmage is the
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10.
Go! Ready.
Going now from the gun.
There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, the ball is a ball carrier.
Set, tempo, set. Let's go.
Points of pressure. Front to left.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Now he'll run it.
Bronco 80.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
Tag.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This is first and 10.
Set up. Cut it. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Good work there defensively. It's knocked away.
On the double. Cowboy 80.
They'll come up now for second down.
Let's go now.
He'll throw. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go, set.
Hill brought in motion.
Hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete to
Let's go, let's go.
A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
Okay, ready. Set.
He'll throw. Solo man caught by Kittle.
Tempo, 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 tempo.
Not going to get too far.
Ready,
Tempo
ready.
after a gain of just a yard. Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Ready. Smash, smash.
He'll throw the throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. To the 20. And he is going to score. A pick six.
On the set.
For the touchdown.
Cougar 19.
After the pick six,
Come on, come on.
comes the offense to try to really rough this down. 2-point conversion. And he'll go down back at the 4.
So you give up a touchdown on defense. The question is, how are you going to respond on the two-point try? Well, respond did they ever? Big difference giving up 8 than there is giving up 6.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready.
Right back to the air following that pick six. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a
Hustle,
gain of
hustle.
8. Comes it
Roll,
around now
roll,
on
roll.
second and 2. Over the middle. Caught by Tyree.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Down right at
Go.
midfield. Laying out, and he made the
Now, now, faster, faster.
first and
Set
10
up.
now from the 36. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just
60
below his
Bison,
line.
60 Bison.
And it'll be second down.
Come on, set.
Seconds to go in the game.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. Here comes what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Set.
He'll look to throw. Taken in. And he's going to have the Giants first down. They convert in style.
Viking
Huge
18.
play on fourth and long. Here is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. So this will work.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go.
And the first carry for the former Clemson Tiger, C.J. Spiller. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Go!
Off the play fake, Daniels.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be marked down a couple yards shy of the first at the 33. He needed to get to the 35.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
11 yards there, first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Let's go.
Here's Daniels.
The Sanders has got it complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Daniels looking to throw.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but second and 13 here.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Paul Krause. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Report! Hey, Ozzy!
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true.
Okay,
but you're
great.
right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball.
Here
So
we
maybe
go,
that's
here
the
we go.
catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And that's complete to Adams. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
Got it. Ready? Go! Go!
They go play action. Daniels.
He'll buy some time right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Strike. Let go.
Play action. Now it's Daniels.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Emmett.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Hey, report. Right on.
Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Manziel. And this one too low.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now on third and long, they win the throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, Sanders now to return. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And they will take over first and 10.
Ready.
Stewart sets to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now, Stewart. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10.
Get it.
Here's Stewart to throw it. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1 yard line.
Faster.
Second and goal from the 1. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal.
Let's go.
Stewart. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cordell Stewart. A touchdown run there from a yard out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Ready up.
So a first and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Here's Manziel. Connects with Kittle underneath. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. This is second and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Now Manziel. He'll roll him out right. Now he's hit and the ball comes out. Manziel lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They begin with a run by Smith, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Back now in Baltimore. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. From the gun, it's Stewart.
Trying to stretch the field with Schultz.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Let's go, let's go,
And
let's
he
go.
will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A first down play for Smith. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. 2nd and 6. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
On the jump.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing out of the shotgun, it's Stewart. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Hey, check that, street down.
Running left, it's Smith. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
They'll run again. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
Here we go.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. Well, right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, go!
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Giants now down by 13. A minute 13 to play. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
Go!
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Derek Stingley picks it.
There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Get it!
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get there. Boy, even with a Hall of Famer carrying the ball, the defense comes up big, and the try for 2 is thwarted. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And he won't won't quite make it to the 25.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field.
Okay, break.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. But not far from where the Steelers' former homes, the Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And, CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Angel. Tonight.
Here's Fields.
Rolling to his right. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Hurry up.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31.
Right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw Dobbs. That's Cordell Patterson hauling it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Dobbs to throw. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Throwing here, Dobbs steps away. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete.
Harris diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient. Excellent job blocking. Finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
He's got daylight.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2. And instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
2nd and 10.
Easy. Here we go, son.
Fields. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Downs. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. They've got his man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Cordero Patterson, 87. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go! Hot.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man downfield is Hill. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Go!
Manziel. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
From 21 yards away.
And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Go!
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle.
And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action.
Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
On the ball,
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Hawk 70, ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Out to his left.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Smith up the middle. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, go!
Going to go play action. Here's Stewart. Completes it to Davis.
Let's go,
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Inside handoff, Smith. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It was Denzel Ward in from his corner spot there to take him down for the loss. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Smith again.
Fighting his way through contact. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
Throwing now, Stewart.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
70 Ranger. Let's go now.
Stewart sets to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Still going. They can't stop him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
No!
They run up the middle with Emmett. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here.
Here's 2nd down.
They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Evades him at the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Smash Bronco.
Back to throw. Shakes off the sack. Staying on his feet, eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Chop 60. Ready?
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Stewart. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Giants now down 7-6. 50 seconds to go. And they need at least 30 yards, you'd have to think, here to move the football to have a shot.
Brandon Jones in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Here comes second down. Back to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to be taken down here. That's short of a first down as he gets about 10. He'll look to throw. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. The ball comes out, and this will go out of bounds, so no recovery, and that is how this one will come to an end. With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? This taken in right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Here's Manziel. Flushed out right. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now Sanders. And bulldozing his way through. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Bronco score. One of the best punt returns we'll see, 93 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Ready. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Now Manziel. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. Go.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Second down, here's him again. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try to run for it with Emmett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch in. Back now in Baltimore. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
On the ball.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Go.
They'll run it again with Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Let's go.
A give up the middle, it's Emmett. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Let go.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing out of the shotgun is Stewart. Breaks through the contact. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Smith. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Powering his way forward. Still on his feet. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run with Smith. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
This is 1st and 10.
Sack.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Ready.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And
Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offense and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
Viking 18!
Now for first and 10.
Ready, ready, go, go! Shot alert, traffic, bring it!
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Heavy set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
70 Lions! Here we go, here we go!
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a three-tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Go! Set up!
He'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Set up! Hut, hut!
Hill with the throw. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Backfield empty.
Let's go
Five
now.
receivers in the formation for third down. We'll find the tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decisions.
Here we go, sack.
What are you going to do on fourth down? He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he will have a Giants first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Huh.
Red zone now. He'll throw the throw. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down. at the
Okay,
7.
ready?
And a loss of the
Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Ready? Set go!
And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards.
Set, ready? Let go!
On third down, they'll set up the throw. And he's going to be taken down at the 20-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
So, three-quarter. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to grab a late lead.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic first down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it.
Dragon 60!
Back onto the field.
Let's go now.
Denver offense. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. And he's going to be taken down on the other side.
Hustle, hustle!
We'll try and go up
Ready?
tempo here as they going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL?
Ready?
These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Plenty of time, all three
18,
timeouts.
Pioneer!
It's first and 10.
Ready, ready?
They Sweep and give it up the middle. And you'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup.
On the ball, now.
Second down.
Panther 60, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Only a couple on that one.
Hustle.
Third down. Still a full complement of timeouts, but they're going to hustle.
Let go.
To the line. Taking off and trying to get there.
Let's go.
They'll go up for first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. There he goes again.
Well, we've seen
Tempo.
dangerous this quarterback can be.
Get up.
And his size. Great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
Hawk 70.
17 seconds
Get
to
up.
go in the game. He'll try to run for it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
It was third down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This a potential game winner. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime.
Unlock Lion. Hey,
That's just a tough one to swallow. You've got a chance to win the game right here at the end of regulation. And possibly miss. We're going to see if they can pull this one out, but in overtime.
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hut up.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he has lost the football. The Broncos have it. And he is going to score. It's a shocking.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Manziel. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. On play action, they'll throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Go!
They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Bronco switch.
Now they try the right side here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
St. Brown in motion right.
Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he will have a Giants 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 24. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now in Baltimore.
On the ready.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
We've been at enough practices, and how many times have we stood on the sidelines and a unit goes out to kick a field goal and hear a special teams coach say, make sure you protect. First thing, protect. And here they give up a block.
Yeah, especially in a tight game like this, tied 2nd half. This is when execution is so key.
They go over everything in the huddle. The last thing you're going to hear everywhere, make sure you protect.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Devin Hester, 68 yards. And the Broncos take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still. Now
is hit, and the ball comes out. Manziel lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos.
He may go.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A terrific opportunity inside the 5. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Emmitt Smith taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Broncos have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Giants now down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 2.5 to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Back to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Harrison. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here.
Ready.
3rd and inches.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
And he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
So far, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Running left, it's Smith. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Set.
From the gun, it's Stewart. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Back to throw.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. Manziel going to throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Ready?
They'll try and throw for it. And that's why you put a Hall of Famer back there. He's in for 2 points. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if someone...
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Okay.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second